Hey guys, this is Christy with GCRF Airsoft, and this is my review of the CYMA CM016 M4 SIR CQB rifle. So I've just received it today, and I have already opened the box, just so you know, just to make sure everything's good, and it's everything that I ordered. So here we have the rifle. This is how it comes. It is missing the battery just now, and the charger, which goes in here. I got a Euro charger for some reason. I don't know if that's just how it comes. Maybe it's made in somewhere in Europe where they use those chargers, but it's not a problem because I've got an adapter. But it is something important to note. So when you open the box, you'll have your gun, obviously, your M4, and you'll have your mag. The mag is a high capacity 300 round mag, I think, and you get some BBs as well, but these aren't really amazing quality, so I wouldn't bother. Most people don't really bother with them. With the order, I got some Nutrol 0.25 gram diamond grade 6mm, obviously, ammunition, because I've got a skirmish tomorrow. So luckily this came today, and I've got my ammo. So we'll go ahead and pull the gun out. There's not much else to see in the box. So always a bit of fun trying to get these out of the box. So, right. Here it is. A little bit dark. I've gone for the two-tone blue and black because as of now I don't have Yukara, but you know, we'll get there at some point. So first opinions of the gun. I picked it up and it's got a decent weight to it. It is a sports line weapon, so it's quite light. You've got a lot of plastic parts, but there are metal parts internal as well, such as the gearbox. If you take a look from the beginning of the gun, you've got a flash hider, which is ABS plastic, I believe. It might be polymer, and you have a metal outer barrel here. Moving further up the gun, you get to the handguard, which is plastic. On here it's got plastic rails on the side and underneath. I did think there would be a metal rail on top for your sights, but as it stands it is plastic, which isn't a massive issue really. It should hold up just fine, but I just like the closer look. I'm trying to get some more light on the gun. So it's got a plastic polymer upper, lower and upper receiver here. The magazine release is on the other side of the weapon, just here. So when you're holding the gun, you just flip your finger up, release the mag, no problem. It does have an adjustable stock, so you have varying stops you can put the stock on. I think there's 3. The closest, the one about here, and then the end one. So nice and short for close quarter combat, engaging in buildings, and then, you know, take it out like this if you're in the woods or whatever. It is a plastic, but it feels fairly sturdy. There's a little bit of wobble. Camera might pick it up. It's a little bit of wobble, but it's not a massive issue, to be honest. It's gonna get bumped about probably. It might get dropped, you know. Ideally it won't get dropped, but things happen in airsoft, so you know. You have a metal tube here that the excuse me, that the butt and the cheek rest stands on, but these can be changed. There's a lot of M4 parts and you can just swap them about, no problem. This will get painted as well once I have Yukara, because I plan on keeping this gun for a while. Moving on to the other side, you've got a metal oh, what's it called again? Charge handle, metal charge handle, which releases the dust cover or whatever you want to call it. And from here you can access the hop up, which is this tiny cog here. You just flick it around and you can change your hop up, which is good. Hop up version of the gun, which is what you want ideally. So in terms of my initial impressions, it feels like a fairly well made gun. It's a sports line weapon, so it's nice and light. It's easy for you to carry, so if you've got, you know, a day of games, say 9 till 6, 9 till 4, you know, you shouldn't be getting tired holding this, you know, unless you're a, you know, a 6-year-old or something, but you know, you won't be. So obviously you got your rail to mount your sights, but it comes with iron sights which fold down, which is actually a really nice touch, because you don't have to unscrew any sights or take them off like you might have to with a triangle sight or something, which is a pain in the ass. So with this, just push the button in, flick the front sight up, there you go, and with the rear it's spring loaded, so it's a little handle just here. Just flick that back and up pop your sights. See if you can get a look in here. There you go. You got 2 different sight pictures on this. So get your fingernail in here, pop it down, and you've got a larger sight. And then you've got your smaller one. And obviously if you want to mount a sight, you just pop it down again, pull the handle back, flick it down, there you go. Little button, push it in, flick the sight down, and you're ready to go. So with the magazine, it's a high cap mag, which means it holds around 300 BBs, and you have to manually get the focus. There we go. You have to manually feed the BBs once you run out. So, little barn door, not barn door, a little slidey door. And you just fill the BBs in there, pour them in right here, close the door, and once you've done that, give it a few winds. I'm not going to wind it too much because there's nothing in it. Give it a few winds, that loads the BBs, and that allows you to fire them. Eventually the gun will stop firing. Once you do that, you have to rewind it a couple of times until it's nice and tight. Give it a couple more pulls just so the BBs aren't going to fall back down into the magazine. Make sure it's all nice and tight, and then you can start firing again. So this cost me £130 off of BB Guns for Less. I did get a couple of spare mags off the site, about £12 each, and these are mid-cap magazines. The difference between high cap and mid-cap is that high cap, since you pour the BBs into the magazine, they make a shaking noise, which isn't very tactical. It's not very handy if you're trying to be sneaky, or if you want it to be a little bit more realistic. So I ordered a couple of mid-cap magazines because they don't have the BB rattle, but the only thing is you have to load them with a speed loader. The capacity of those is 150 rounds each, so you've got a good bit of room to play with before you have to reload. And I just prefer mid-cap magazines because they don't make any noise. Okay, so this is a gun with just a foregrip attached, the mag's in, sights are up. I did buy a red dot sight for the gun, but as I've just found out, it doesn't actually fit, so that's always good. Love eBay. The red dot sight is pretty cool, but it doesn't fit, so maybe I'll find a way to get it to put it on or something, but a bit of a pain in the ass, but you know, stuff happens. So just letting the battery charge for a bit, and I've put it in. The battery sits in here behind the handguard. You can just see the wires in there. Where it sits, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to actually get in, but once you get in, it's fine. Just a little bit of a tight fit. So here we have the fire selection, safe, semi-auto. Really nice action to it actually, very smooth, and then it's got a click at the end, so you know it's in. So the reason I charge the battery so you can have a quick listen and look at how the gun fires. The handle's very nice as well. It's got a little, it's almost ergonomic, where you put your second finger over here. There's a bit of plastic that tucks it and it feels really nice. So there we go. It's a nice trigger pull actually. It's almost progressive. You can feel the spring halfway when you pull it, a nice bit of tension, and then there you go, you hit it. And then auto, really nice feel to that. So it's a decent rate of fire. Propels them fairly fast, not the fastest, but it's definitely as fast as you'll probably need it to go. This gun has the V2 gearbox, metal gearbox, so it's not amazing, but it's not bad. There's a lot of upgrade parts for it, so you know, there's stuff I'm going to be doing to this weapon as I go on. I'm already planning to get is it a bulldog or a mad dog, tight bore barrel, 6.03 diameter, 363mm, which is the inner barrel length for this gun. 363 millimeter, or yeah, millimeter, centimeter, millimeter. So this is how this gun will look when I run it tomorrow at the skirmish. And yeah, if you've got any questions, just drop a comment below, and we'll be happy to answer them. We'll probably have another review up once I've actually used the weapon, and I'll let you guys know how it gets on. Yeah, well, thanks for watching. That's been GCRF Airsoft, and we've got more videos coming soon, so keep tuned.